On Coventry United TV tonight, Jay Bradford joins us following the 4-0 defeat to Sheffield United. Jay, although still a losing effort, that was much more like the Coventry United we know and love.
100%. I think we've made a huge improvement. And you know, when we look back at the goals, 3 of them were set pieces, avoidable, and 1, G's just had a bit of a mistouch on the edge of the box and they punished us. So, you know, we've gone from conceding goals where we're looking at each other, looking at whose runner it was, who was marking, to actually just go in. We know exactly why we've conceded goals here today. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how the group's bounced back.
So obviously there's a lot of work put in following the heavy defeats to Aston Villa and Leicester. I mean, do you feel that the hard work has paid off, or is there still some way to go?
Yeah, we've still got work to do because we want to be winning football matches. We don't want to be losing 4-1. But from going from those 2 games and coming into this game, I think the girls deserve huge credit because it's really difficult to pick yourself up in those moments. And I said it in my interview pre-match. It's more of a mental thing, and I think for them to do what they did tonight and be able to look forward to Sunday, I think that's massive for us.
Well, as you say, 2-headed goals put Sheffield United in front at the break. I mean, do you feel Coventry were slightly unlucky to be behind at half-time?
Yeah, a little bit, I guess, but we hadn't created anything going forward. We hadn't kept the ball well enough in their half of the field. Whereas second half we imposed ourselves a little bit more. We stepped 10 yards higher, and actually, although the keeper's not making save after save, she's more in the game than she was in the first 45, and that was important.
Well, looking at the team that's played today, obviously quite a few star players injured, the likes of Shannon O'Brien, Matt Scollin, Helen Dermody, all on the injured list, which seems to be growing at the moment. But the way the girls play just shows that the depth in the squad is of high quality. Yeah,
and I said this right from day one of pre-season. We wanted to assemble a squad that could compete regardless of who came in and who came out, and we've done a lot of rotation across the last 4 months. And I think now that's showing, because the ones that are coming in games like tonight, coming in and stepping straight in at 100 miles an hour, and I think that's credit to those players.
Of course, tonight there was nothing on the line. Both sides were already out of the Continental Cup, but do you feel the game was used to full advantage?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we set first half targets and we set second half targets, and we more than achieved those targets. So from a staffing point of view, we're really pleased, and the players obviously know what those targets were, so they're equally pleased. So yeah, I'm impressed with their mentality.
In terms of targets, really, the Continental Cup was slightly lower than other competitions. So how would you describe your Continental Cup journey, which ends tonight?
Yeah, I think we used it for the right reasons. You know, we used it for that squad rotation that I've just mentioned. We used it for trialling different systems, although against Villa I've openly said that didn't quite work at that point, but we still tried it. And I think, you know, we've had a difficult time. You know, a midweek away to Durham was always going to be tough, and then hosting Villa here midweek again was going to be tough. So yeah, I'm pleased with the way it's gone.
And finally, how do you believe tonight's game will set us up for a very important clash against Blackburn on Sunday?
Perfectly, because the targets that were set in mind for Blackburn. So if we can go and do half of what we did tonight against Blackburn, who are going to be decent, they're going to be physical. If we can go and impose ourselves on the game, you know, I'm confident that we can go and cause them a problem.
Thanks very much, Jay. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.